Caleb, you want some enough you're gonna eat the pork roll? Yeah, he said he was gonna save it for later. Leave it. I'll be right back. Hey, we'll be right back, I said. Brewster, lay down.
Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Mountaineers will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5.
Brew, lay down.
Be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So BYU's offense will have the football first. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. But what does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making plays when everybody in the world knows the quarterback's throwing you the football, and that's what those Heisman Trophy winners were able to do. You think back to guys like Desmond.
Breaks into the open. Gotta be smart.
Careful, Zach. You're gonna hurt yourself, buddy.
Uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around.
Yo, nice.
And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hey, the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The officials take a break to let him be checked out. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Past the 40. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Okay.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. They'll send the back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Makes the catch. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougar! First points of the day are on the board.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? Maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's been a rough start for these guys. And you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft.
Walk in front of me. Yeah, put it on the table. Thank you.
Spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks.
Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returns to Morgantown. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
Yeah, exactly. Stop there and stop.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Misfire on first down, back to the air on second. He's got it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third in a manageable situation, it really gives you the whole playbook.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Snap from the gun on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Hagan. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Leaves it with the back.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Wide receiver going in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA.
Definitely has more than 5 receiving
The home
touchdowns. He has
team
like
is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Hilltoppers have the lead, and they have time on their side. But I think it's a little early still to try taking the air out of the ball. Do what got you here and land that play. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Western Kentucky.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, the quick spin move. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been...
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Martin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. quickly complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
BYU lines up quickly. He wants to change this route. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Takes the easy completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a guy at running back who can make plays, taking handoffs and also catching the ball. They're trying to get him involved there on the swing pass, but the defense able to make the stop.
From the gun to give, looking for room. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's White. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. They'll immediately call timeout.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting him, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the play.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Hagan. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield very late in the half. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. So close to a huge gain there, but he makes out of bounds. It's incomplete.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are...
Time to take a shot. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us on this very first drive.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, West Virginia. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it at the 30. BYU right back to the line.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. BYU has this offense clicking. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out here.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for good ones. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Caught over the middle. It's White. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Here comes the option. The give to the tailback. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
4 o'clock, I'm sure.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense.
Turning it on! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the...
Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down.
Nice, I heard you say that.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bachmeier. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Last
So
completion, move
yes.
the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Why are you asking how long?
Wants to go up top on first down.
Because what?
Oh, he had it
What?
down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first
After
down.
what? We can play the game.
Plenty
Yes,
of
that's
work to
fine.
do
Just
here
give me
on
5
second and
minutes,
long.
please. I need 15 minutes to finish my game, bro. Just wait until the game's
After the incompletion, they go back up top.
hey, but like,
They'll throw it
just
to the back
look.
on the screen.
It's in the third.
No,
It's in the
sirree,
third quarter.
not
There's 2
this
minutes.
time. The defense
After
was
that,
there
there has
and
to be a
ready for
fourth
that
quarter.
one. The Cougars are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bachmeier. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And BYU will get the first down.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. BYU lines up quickly. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Touchdown, BYU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, and the sack all the way back at the 5.
And you can easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A strike downfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Strong, firm tackle. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's White. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
I'll just leave in like 15 minutes.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up the chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
So I left moving.
Yeah, I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Okay.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they did. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the 4th quarter. They're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last 2 snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get off the field and probably get pretty good field position to put their offense in a position to maybe go score.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going up top again. Catch in the middle, it's Hagan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll line up for a second down play. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play home.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield. The offensive linemen are supposed to push them upfield. Quarterback's got to sell it. Not anything really in that play in sync, and it doesn't go anywhere.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good.
Even about 20 minutes to go deep now. It's right here. All right. Zach, is that one? Cookie?
Yeah.
You want to eat or no?
Dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Singleton. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass on second down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Here comes the heat. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the back. He's got it. First down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Here's a throw downfield late. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Rush is on him. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they